Okay, this project is super easy. This one's for my daughter Bethany. She found this wreath that is so pretty on sale at Home Goods. And, well, let me see if it lights up. I just put batteries in it. And there it goes. See, it's got some lights on it. Doesn't look like there are very many, but when we move it around, you'll be able to see all the little lights here and there throughout the wreath. So I'm going to turn it off for now and get started. This project, I'm not going to need any glue. I'm just going to use my pliers, my scissors, and I brought a couple of those wires actually, those pliers are actually wire cutters, and I brought a couple of kinds of wire because we're just going to wire these items on to the wreath. We're not going to glue them. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut my tags off. Let's see, this wreath just recently was $49.99 at Home Goods. Now, you know Home Goods, you never know what you're going to find. So the next step is to take these adorable little houses that we got from the Target dollar spot, and I grabbed up a ton. Now listen, y'all, I got these last year, so I don't know if they're even still there this year or if they came out with them again, but they're so cute. They have a glittery top. They look almost like little gingerbread houses or chalets. So I'm going to cut these tags off. And these houses at Target dollar spot were $3. And like I said, I don't even remember if I got them on after Christmas sale or what, but I scooped a bunch up. I've always wanted to have a little Christmas village, and I thought I would use them, but Bethany saw this wreath, something similar on Pinterest that she really wanted. So of course, you know how it goes when your kids want something, you give them what you have if it's what they want. The next thing is I found these sweet little bottle brush Christmas trees at Hobby Lobby, and I believe it's the little mini ornaments, My Little Christmas Tree. And then these beauties are found on our website at alleyoops.com. You get a box of 4. The little tree farm, they're $14.99, and you get 4 beautiful little bottle brush trees that are kind of reddish pink. So that's where I got everything that I'm using today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out how do we want, well, let's look and see where the wreath is hanging from. So it does not appear that there is a hanger on this wreath, so we can start anywhere. Sometimes there's a permanent hanger here, so you want to be sure that you use that, position that at the top, but I don't see one, so we're going to go with the fact that we can just start our houses anywhere we want on this wreath. So I think that it would be so cute to have, you know, one of them positioned kind of down near the center. And I brought green wire, this and silver. I thought the green would disappear. However, it is rather lightweight. So I may choose, once I try it, to go with a sturdier wire. So let's see. Now I will, if we can find the posts that we got this inspiration from, I will for sure give them credit, because it was just such a pretty, I mean, they used the same houses we are using and all that. Now those were just some junky old scissors that I used. So here's what you can do so you don't have to put any glue on your house. These little houses have windows that have cutouts. So I'm going to feed my wire through one of the windows and back out. Let me see if I can do this without my glasses on. The other side. So I have wire feeding through there. So I didn't have to glue it, but I think I'll be able to get a good secure hold on it. So I am going to go around the wreath and through. I'm going to flip it over. And I do want the houses kind of not off center, but just kind of randomly placed, because it was so cute the way it was done. So I pulled it pretty tight, and I think that I'm gonna be okay. This wire is so thin I can actually cut it with my scissors, and I just didn't want any of these scissor police to say, oh no, you're using your good scissors on wire. These are not my good scissors. All right, so I've got it wired in, and I'm going to place my greenery, kind of fluff it around there if I want to. I can do this later. But there we go, we've got one house in. All right, so let's figure out where we want the others. So I thought it would be nice to face one this way and tuck it in. And then this is the same style, but we could face it sideways so it appears, because we couldn't find, apparently there are multiple designs of these, but I only found this one. So we want them to appear slightly different. This one is a different design. So let's see, we could tuck this one in like that so it has a little bit of a different look. And I'm being careful to locate the lights so the lights are not covered up by the houses. All right, so we're gonna do maybe one this way, and then we'll do one right here that way. How about that? But first, let's get these others in place. So I am cutting oh, that one's already cut. My wire's like my ribbon a lot of times. It's just one end is cut here, one end is cut there. They get, well, not my ribbon, my twine gets all hung up. And all right, so I'm gonna place this. I know it's a week before Christmas and I'm just getting this done, but it's been sitting on my island. It went from my dining room table to my island over the course of the last really couple weeks. We got this stuff a couple weeks ago, and I've got to get it done because Christmas is coming and you want to enjoy it, but more than that, I need my dining room table and we'll be having all the kids over at some point, and I'll need that space, so I can't craft in my dining room like I so often. Everything finds its way out of my craft room and into the main house, which drives my husband insane. All right, so I've got these two just wired in. I didn't have to glue a single thing, and they're very secure. So let's get this next one in. I'm looking for the lights. I see a little light right in there. So let's make sure that light is kind of off to the side if we can. I do want kind of the same distance between these little houses if possible. So we decided we're gonna go that way. And now, where did I put my wire? Right here. The wire disappears. I'm glad I used green because it is literally disappearing in the wreath. So I'm using some more green wire. Look, this is my life, y'all. You see that? That's so funny. But I don't know what the deal is with this wire. It's just, I think I dropped it at some point and it is just all over the place. No worries, we'll just cut a new end. Okay, so again, I'm going through the little windows. These windows are wonderful. All right, And I did put the chimney closest to the front on purpose. All right. And I'm going to place this little house. It's about the same distance. And y'all, I had just enough little houses. All right, so we can put one house like that and one house like that. All right, I'm moving some of these out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna place this little house in here. And let's see, that looks about a good distance away. And I'm going to, she will be so thrilled. I am not at work this morning, but she will be so thrilled that I am getting this done. I hope she'll be so thrilled. She may be more thrilled if I were at the store right this moment with her. Okay, I'm gonna flip it. So we just have one more house to do. We're gonna do it in that direction. Alrighty, so here is another one. I'm gonna stick it through the window, just like this. So you have this wire here. I know this is probably overkill, but I want you to know. Now it is helpful. You can certainly leave it like that and wrap it around the back, but if you want to tighten it up a bit, you can just twist it, and that tightens it up and secures it just a bit here. And now I'm going to place it in the wreath. And again, I'm making sure that it's getting all around, like all the fluff and to the core of the wreath, so that it's secure and tight and not just around one of the branches, if that makes sense. So I'm twisting it, getting it good and tight. Twists. This way, if she changes her decor, nothing's glued in, so she can change it up over time and just do something different. Okay, look how cute. That already is so cute. I don't even have to do anything else to it. If I didn't want to, I can just go with it like it is. Let's see. I wonder if all the lights, they're kind of hiding. There aren't a lot of lights in here, folks, but I think when I move the branches, they will be. So the next step is just to do a little fluffing and probably locate the lights a bit, and decide where you want the trees. So on this particular inspiration wreath, the trees were literally in little clusters near the house. So they might have like 2, and then they might have a little small one in here. So you literally can just put them wherever you want. So I thought it might be a good idea real quick to fluff, and then we'll find where we'd like to put the trees. So let's do that real quick. All right, so I don't need as, well, I probably do need just as long a wire as I did with the houses, because I am going to be going around the wreath. So let's just, around the base, twist this wire, okay? And then come in, let's see, I may want to put in between the houses, I want to wire in my little tree. So, and the trees, again, just like the houses, were kind of placed, I don't want to say haphazardly, but it was all very asymmetrical. Abstract, is that a good word? All right, so do another one. I'm going to put it around the base. And twist. All right. And then I'm going to set it. Let's see. Yeah, you have to be particular. I've got a nice big Fraser fir looking branch right there. So let's do it right here. And all your little tree clusters may look different, and that's okay. That looking good? And then let's get a little bitty, we'll do a light pink in there. Alright. And just twist. And then we'll go in. The little tree, cute, sweet little pink tree, like a little shrub. I'm gonna flip it. Okay, now let's kind of move it around and see where we're at. Okay. And then you can kind of move your branches around so that you disguise any little bases or anything that, you know, to the tree that you want, or you can let them show, whatever you want. All right, so then there's your little trees tucked in there. So then now we're gonna just place in, let's do that about 1, 2, 3, 4 more times maybe. All the while kind of straightening our branches, making sure everything's tucked in real good. I think everything feels very secure. Alright, so let's just tuck in our little trees. And I chose, they're different color variations, so I chose the darker light, and then I'm going with just one of the sweet little shrubs. So we will do it again right in here. All right, here you go. Beautiful wreath from some Target, Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, and Home Goods. All spruced up. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Enjoy the time with family and friends. And just get some rest and some peace this season.